Hello, ladies and gentlemen. RP Vision brings to you Wrestling Trivia Tuesday.
Hello, ma'ams and sirs. Thank you for tuning in to this week's Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. I am Ronald Ray, your boy with a cornbread accent. Hopefully, everybody's having a pretty good week so far. I know it's only Tuesday, but hopefully, everybody, shaking the weekend off and back to their normal routine. This week's Wrestling Trivia Tuesday, going to have a little bit of a gimmick. Going to be discussing masked wrestlers. Yes, all of the questions this week is find out who those masked men were. But before I get started, how about you guys be a champ for me and hit that subscribe button. That way you show your support, and those bookers at YouTube will give me a little bit of push. Now that's out of the way, let's let her rip. In the Chicago Wrestling Promotion, there was a group called the Colony. And basically it was masked wrestlers as different ants. Who was the fire ant? Was it A, Mikey Quackenbush, B, Orange Cassidy, or C, the real Slim J? Now there's one thing I keep forgetting to do that I need to learn to do. Sorry to get off subject here, but it's cut my phone off while I'm recording a video. It never fails. I say something or start a video, and if I get a text message or a call, as if I'm important. It's usually my good friend spam. Sometimes you all know spam. I usually kind of ignore it and move on, but maybe one day I'll answer my buddy spam's call, but sometimes it is a boss or a friend or something like that too. So anyway, enough of my problems. The answer to question number one, who was the Colony member fire ant? It was B, Orange Cassidy. Didn't watch Chicago as far as enough to know storylines or anything like that. This video's on YouTube, the comedy stuff, which I thought was pretty entertaining, pretty funny. But hey, Fire Ant grew up, became Orange Cassidy, and he's done pretty well for himself. I would say. Back up in the Northeast, around the late or mid 80s to the early 90s, there was this promotion called International Championship Wrestling (ICW). They looked like they was going good at the beginning. They had Kevin Sullivan, all them there, and but they got a real reputation of showing the same match every week, I guess. Well, I mean, that's the only tape we got in Georgia for a long time. Was the same match. Tony Atlas against Vic Steamboat for like a year. Then another year we got Taz against Jumpin' Joe Savoldi. But before that, they would have some interesting programs. Anyway, they had a character there named the Cheetah Kid. Who was the Cheetah Kid? Was it the late great Rocco Rock Ted Petty, B, Billy Kidman, or C, Mark Miro? It was A, Rocco Rock, the late great Ted Petty. Before he became a public enemy, he was a Cheetah Kid. And I do believe his tag team partner was Cheetah Kid number 2. Yes, before they became public enemy, Rocco Rock and Johnny Rush, they were Cheetah Kid 1 and 2. I believe so. I could be wrong about that. It could be one of those urban myths, but definitely Cheetah Kid, the first one at least, was Rocco Rock. All right, question number 3. Who were the masked grapplers? Was it A, Jerry Stubbs and Arn Anderson, B, Lynn Denton and Tony Anthony, or C, Scott and Bill Irwin? The answer was B, Lynn Denton and Tony Anthony. I think I forgot what promotion. I think they lost a loser mass match and became the Dirty White Boys. And then Lynn Denton put the mask back on in other territories, and this kept himself being the only grappler. I think he went to World Class, and then maybe some more Mid South. And I know he was like a booker for a long time in Portland. Um, but anyway, little more information. Tony Anthony kept a Dirty White Boy name. He never went back under the mask as the grappler. He kept a Dirty White Boy name and would have various partners, Jimmy Powell, uh, a few other ones that just, had a little roadblock right there, or mind block right there, uh, of, other people they would call the Dirty White Boys. But mainly it was mainly by himself. Tony Anthony is a Dirty White Boy. Actually, another little hint here. The option A, Jerry Stubbs and Arn Anderson. Jerry Stubbs wrestled as Mr. Perfect Jerry Stubbs and teamed with Tony Anthony in the Continental Wrestling line, or Continental Championship Wrestling. But they went together, the Dirty White Boys. It was just Dirty White Boy, Tony Anthony, and Mr. Perfect Jerry Stubbs. Pretty good little tag team there. He had a pretty good career too. For me, I think the biggest thing or my favorite angle of him was, or program at least, was him and Tom Pritchard in Continental. So you guys do your homework on YouTube and watch that program. That was pretty pretty intense. Anyway, that does it for me this week. Hope you guys have fun. Again, be a champ. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me how well you did. Other than that, you folks take care and have a good one.
We here at RP Tube Vision would like to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also check out friends of the show Ecolife Natural for home-crafted candles, hand cloth, and other home and personal goods. Look them up on Facebook. Link will be available below the video. That is Ecolife Natural.